What's up, darts fans? Welcome back to dartsreport.com. Smash that like button so you don't miss a thing.
Today, Luke Woodhouse finally breaks his PDC duck and vows he wants more. So what's next for the Bewdley ace? Luke Woodhouse has finally shed the unwanted tag of being the highest-ranked PDC player without a title. The Bewdley ace defeated Andrew Gilding in the final of Players' Championship 18 to claim his maiden PDC crown. But he's already made it clear, this is just the beginning. Speaking to the PDC after his triumph, Woodhouse said this. At official PDC put it like this on X.
I've played some good stuff today, so to get the get that sort of tag of highest ranked player, not to win more off my back, it's lovely.
It is probably save your best till last.
Unbelievable. I've played some really good stuff today, and to finally get rid of that tag of being the highest ranked player not to have won one, it's lovely.
Relief, pure and simple, but Woodhouse isn't resting. He reflected on the final and his mindset during the decisive moments.
I just thought whoever won out of James and Andrew was going to be a tough game. Obviously, Andrew won one of the Pro Tours last week. I thought, come on, get at him early doors, and all of a sudden I'm 3-0 down. I just didn't want to collapse. I thought, stick in there and do the best you can. Thankfully, I showed what I can do. Woodhouse also revealed his focus during the final moments.
I just tried to focus as best as I could, really. When I missed the big 16, I thought, I'm not a big fan of tops and 10s. I prefer 16s and double 8s. When I missed that, I just took a big step back, had a drink, and thought this could be the only shot you get at winning the game. So I just made sure I gave it my best shot.
Now, with the monkey off his back, Woodhouse is hungry for more. He insists this title won't change his mindset. He wants to keep winning. It's not like I've won this and can relax now. I want to do more. You look at all the great players in this game. They're not happy with winning one title or one tournament. They want to win again and again. That's what I've got to teach myself to do. I think my game is in a great place, so who knows what could happen. Strong words from Woodhouse. He's already eyeing the European Tour in Riesa and beyond. And despite the milestone, there were no wild celebrations. He headed straight home to his wife and kids. Classy. So what do you think? Can Woodhouse kick on and add more titles? Or will this be a one-off? Let us know in the comments.
And finally, some lighter news. Van der Voort, a grandpa. Vincent van der Voort has become a grandfather for the first time. The former PDC star's son, Kevin, and his partner welcomed a baby boy named Milo. And true to form, Vincent couldn't resist a few jokes.
On the Darts Dry Door podcast, Van der Voort said this about his new grandson. He is quite a rude little boy. First of all, he wakes me up. Secondly, he just does not respond to anything. He really does whatever he feels like. There is still work to be done. Classic Van der Voort. Behind the humor, he admitted relief that mother and baby are healthy. Milo arrived a week late, which gave Vincent one more line. It is clearly my son's child. If he arrives late, then you know enough. So, will Milo grow up to be a darts player? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, his granddad already has plenty of material. What do you think? Will we see a third-generation Van der Voort on the board one day? Let us know. Now for some scheduling drama. Humphries Skips Slovakia. Luke Cool Hand Humphries has explained why he's skipping the opening European Tour event in Slovakia. The world #1 cited a logistical clash with the U.S. Darts Masters in New York, and honestly, you can see his point.
Humphries responded to criticism on social media, saying, on X, Luke Humphries put it like this.
I would have gone, mate, but New York is the next week later, and logistically it's a nightmare as I fly out on the Monday and can't get back from Slovakia on the Monday in time to make the flight to New York.
He also added that Luke Littler would likely have played if not for the clash. Humphries will return to European Tour action the following weekend in Riesa. The scheduling conflict raises questions about growing the sport in new markets while accommodating the World Series.
And a tough story now. Klaasen faces retirement. Jelle the Cobra Klaasen has revealed that 2026 could be his last year as a professional. The former BDO world champion has been battling dystonia in his arms, a condition that has plagued him for years. It's a heartbreaking situation for a player who once beat Raymond van Barneveld to win the world title. Speaking to Modus Super Series cameras, Klaasen opened up. This dropped from @MSSDarts on X.
To be fair, I think since 2017, it's been going downhill. At the time, I didn't know what was wrong, but I think a lot of people know what's happening with Jules Van Dongen. It's probably the same with me, but he's got it in his hands, and I've got dystonia in my arms. It's been a struggle over the last few years. This is maybe my last year, so I'm trying to enjoy it.
Klaasen admitted that medication helps, but only temporarily. He's hoping to find a treatment that works, but if not, he's preparing to say goodbye. You have to feel for the Cobra. What a day for darts, from Woodhouse's breakthrough to Littler's royal honor. We'll be back tomorrow with more from the board. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss a thing. See you tomorrow.